Allison.
Hi.
Do you have a minute?
I do.
Awesome. Do you want to get some boba?
Yes.
Let's go.
Always.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you some questions
Okay.
for our Swe-Et YouTube channel.
Sounds good.
So let's cover the basics. What's your name, major, and year, and hometown?
My name is Allison. I'm currently an Earth and Environmental Engineering major. I'm a sophomore and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Very cool. What are some of your favorite things about Columbia?
One of my favorite things about Columbia is definitely the location and the campus. I'm not a big on walking, and the fact that I can get to classes in 15 minutes or less is pretty wonderful.
Very awesome. We're heading there now. What are some of the classes you're taking this semester?
Right now, I'm in contemporary civilizations, ballet, 2 different ballet classes, as well as musicum, orgo, and Better Planet by Design, and stats.
Wow, that's a lot of classes. Do you have time for any clubs or extracurriculars on campus?
Yeah, I am currently on the Swe-Et board so that's the Society of Women Engineers, as hopefully you should know. And I'm also secretary for the American Academy of Environmental Engineers and Scientists. I've been in a few of the effective altruism discussion groups, and I was in Columbia Orchesis this semester.
Very cool, very cool. So you're majoring in Earth and Environmental Engineering.
Yeah.
What made you decide to major in that?
So I've always been very compelled by the issue of climate change and like environmental sciences, but I wanted to have an engineering education or background. To me, engineering is inherently practical, as it's essentially problem solving. So I wanted to be able to take my interest in the environment and do something productive with it, which is why I chose engineering.
Wow, very cool. Shall we enter here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Where are we now?
We're in Alfred Lerner Hall.
Cool. So can you tell me about any research you've done, part of Columbia or maybe outside?
I'm currently not part of any of the research groups at Columbia, but last summer I participated in an REU at Duke. REUs are experiences for undergraduates, and basically the government sponsors or funds a lot of different universities and labs to host opportunities for students to do research with them. So I did a project on semiconducting materials, specifically hybrid perovskites.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, now let's just go get some food. Oh, hey, Allison.
Hi,
Where are we
Tiffany.
now?
We're on low steps.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What are your favorite spots on campus?
My favorite spots on campus. Definitely low steps is one of them. Last year I spent quite a lot of time just sitting here, enjoying the views. I love a good butler at night. The windows are like super orange from the lights on the inside, and it's really pretty. It's just a nice place to hang out and relax with friends too, or by yourself if you just need a moment. There's also a similar set of steps, which is like the underrated steps, which is Earl steps, and not as many people lounge there. One downside is that there's no Wi-Fi, but it's nice, quaint, quiet, and less of a touristy spot. Thirdly, definitely the makerspace. I love going in there and doing my silly little art projects. It's got a lot of different like materials for creating, from like real mechy type things to like jewelry making and resin and fun stuff, and paint. So I love going in there and also having like a bit of a creative space to just mess around and have fun.
Cool. Do you like to study on campus? Where are your favorite spots?
Honestly, I've been doing most of my studying in my own dorm room this year, which is kind of also the case for last year, but I do really love the libraries here. I think one of my favorites would be Noko. It's got some really big windows and nice like lighting, lots of outlets, which is very important. I still stand by my statement that Columbia needs to get outlets installed on low and the lawns. Clearly very feasible. And I am known to haunt Butler in times of great desperation as well. It's got a nice little group stress vibe that really gets you going.
For sure, for sure. Cool. How's the food on campus?
The food on campus is as good as food on campus can be. I think that we have it better genuinely than a lot of other schools, but it is still like dining hall food. But I think we have like a really good selection. There's a lot of different options, a lot of different food options, more than just dining hall options, and the menu changes every day. So that's good.
Now, Columbia is located in the Upper West Side. What are some fun things you've gotten to do in the city?
There's definitely a lot. Too many, maybe. Going downtown is always super fun. There's always a lot of different things to do, from food festivals to like performances and pop-ups. Going out to get food, dinner, lunch, brunch, breakfast with your friends is always an option. I also love just visiting the different boroughs and like window shopping or going into the shops and actually buying things. Going to parks is fun. There are 2 parks on campus, one of which is advised that you never visit. That's Morningside, and one of them is Riverside. And there's like a really nice river view. You can go on runs, you can bike, you can walk, stuff like that.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, thanks for your time. Last question is just any advice you have for high schoolers or specifically girls that want to pursue STEM in college.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think that it definitely can be super intimidating being a girl who's pursuing a STEM career or some subject. I will say at Columbia we have a very supportive female community in our like STEM departments, which is super empowering. I have not felt as much of the like gender disparity as I think I would in the real world. So I am really grateful for the supportive community that we have here, and because of that I would encourage that you seek those for yourself as well, wherever you might be. That could be like online, reaching out to different forums, or getting connected to Swe has like a nationwide like platform that you could get yourself involved in. Start your own like high school chapter. Get to know the few girls in your class who are studying math or science or things like that. I think you should always have confidence and faith in yourself. Don't let yourself be intimidated or dissuaded. The fact that you are one of a minority is to your advantage, not your disadvantage. And you should stick to your passions.
Yay! Okay, thank you, Allison. That's all I have for you today.
Yay!
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you for the boba.